Hey there, LEGO fans, and welcome to another episode. Tonight, well, it's another Christmas build. I am building, boom, my centerpiece for the 2022 Winter Village. This is the LEGO Ideas Home Alone set. And it is, man, huge. This is huge. So this is a replica of the house in a suburb of Chicago where the Home Alone movie was filmed, and obviously it comes with Kevin's treehouse and the Wet Bandits in their van. You have 5 minifigures: Kevin's mom, Kevin, the old man next door, and the Wet Bandits. I love the box design. I mean, it's I love the box design mainly because I love the building itself. But it's got 3,955 pieces. So this is going to take quite a while. And I don't know how many bags come in there, but I was told by another AFOL that it has 24 bags. So I could actually do 1 bag a day as a, as an advent calendar, but nah, I don't have the patience. We're gonna fly right through this as quickly as possible. You know me. But back in the box. So what is really cool about this building is that it's very typical modular build in that you can separate the floors, but the front also opens up very much like the LEGO Ideas Ghostbusters HQ, the Ghostbusters Firehouse, which the side opens up so you can see everything that's on the inside. And of course, on the inside, all the different rooms have major events or major scenes from the Home Alone film itself. So I'm not going to waste your time. I'm not going to waste my time anymore. I've been waiting for about a year to build this, and I just got it last week, and I've been looking forward to it. It's Friday night, got nothing better to do. Let's dig in, all right? Okay, so far we have 24 groups of bags, and I imagine, we have from 12 to 24 in the main box itself, and then the secondary box has probably 1 through 11, and the instruction guide. Let's see. So here is the instruction manual. Comes in a pouch. I'm loving the fact that they're putting the instructional manuals in the pouches now because it actually keeps them pretty safe. Okay, so on the cover of the instruction manual is the battle plan that Kevin creates to protect the house. Basically a floor plan with all types of traps on the top on it, and it's got Kevin McCallister, his name, battle plan. The start of the instruction manual, of course, has pictures and references to the film. You meet the designers. There are 458 pages of instructions, and there are 637 steps of instructions. So this is pretty thick. Pretty thick. Yeah, well, anyway, I don't want to talk anymore. Let's get started. This is going to be a lot of fun. All right. See you on the flip side. Okay. Okay, so here is the finished product, right? And as I'm dropping minifigures, anyway, here's the finished product. And as you can see, this is actually designed very much like a dollhouse, like the typical dollhouse with, you know, the front or the back that would open. This is very much like that. Now, the interior has several different references to the film. The attic has the pull-out sofa bed, to which Kevin was banished when he misbehaved. You have Bud's room upstairs where all the shelf, you know, with a push of a button, the shelf comes tumbling down and everything falls. You have the kitchen with the pizza box, and there's a knob actually on the side that makes the train go. And on the train is a poster. As you recall, in the movie, it would be a poster of Michael Jordan. But here, he plays for Bricks, and they kept the color scheme of the Chicago Bulls, red, white, and black, and Jordan's number, 23. So if you've seen the film, it's a clear reference to Jordan, but it's not Jordan, technically speaking. There's also the turntable. As you can see, the turntable in the dining room with the mannequin on it, which made the house look, you know, made the house look filled with people, and there was a party and all that. There's also in the kitchen a television with a black and white scene. Remember, beat it, you filthy animal. The build is great. The references and the Easter eggs are quite amazing. There's even at the very front, there is a statue. If you recall, the pizza delivery guy hit the statue several times every time he came by the house. And that statue is there as well, which is quite amazing. But I'll turn it around in a moment and we'll talk about the back. There is so much packed into this design. I think it's just, man, 5 stars. 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10. It's 100% must have. This is, if you love Home Alone, this is a great set to have. There are so many videos online that give you, you know, a detailed tour of the build itself. So I'm not gonna do that, but I'm just gonna let you know there are so many references to the film in this. So now when the front closes, you get the house as it looks in real life. In real life, it's a little longer, but you know, the basic design of the house is here. This is it. It's a beautiful house, and as you can see, the roof opens up to show the attic and closes. So this is, I mean, I absolutely love it. I think I've seen a lot of people who have used this house as part of their winter village, and it's perfect. It fits for what I'm trying to do this year. This serving as a centerpiece, I think, works perfectly. I've already mocked it up. I've already, you know, put it with the other buildings, and I think it fits. And we'll reveal that sometime right around Christmas. But let's take a look at the back. So the back gives you the kitchen and the basement, and it detaches. I'm going to try not to make things fall apart. So it detaches, and you have in here, you have the iron, which falls into the basement and burns, you know, one of the bandits' face. You also have in the kitchen the pizza box that started the whole argument. And then in the basement, there is the scary furnace that, you know, would always scare Kevin. The very back step, there's ice on the steps where one of the bandits ended up falling. And then in the garbage can is Kevin's ticket. which, you know, if you're looking closely in the film, somebody wrapped it up with all the pizza boxes and ended up throwing it away. So Kevin's ticket ended up in the trash. But it's in here as well. With the minifigures, you get the old man next door and his shovel. If you recall, the end of the movie, he whacked one of the bandits with his shovel, and that's basically how they get, you know, they end up getting arrested. But there is so much in here, and this detaches and attaches, so you can, you know, come on, come on, come on. There we go. All right, I'm gonna have to do some serious editing to take this out. Okay, that's it. So for my purpose, my all the buildings in the Winter Village are going to be lit up. So I just mocked this up to see what it looks like lit up, and let's see. Okay, so here it is, all lit up. And I think this is going to be a great fit in the Winter Village. I absolutely love it. Usually, you know, there is a light kit out there which will light up the front lights as well. As you can see in the film, there's, you know, lights in the front, and you could certainly have that if you want. But I went, you know, the less expensive way and got individual lights that could fit in here and applied it that way, so you get this effect. But I will also be adding street lights to the front, so you will have some, you know, a little bit of lighting in the front as well. So this is it. This is what I'm going with, and I am really, really happy about this build, and certainly looking forward to displaying it as part of the Winter Village in there somewhere. So also included in the build are the Wet Bandits van, OK Plumbing and Heating. And in there are the two bandits, some plumbing items, a hat from the Chicago Police Department. As you remember, Joe Pesci was casing the house by pretending to be a cop. So they have a cop's hat, and, you know, sort of a trophy indicating treasure, and then a couple of crowbars. And then you have Joe Pesci. You know, it's funny. Ah, get out, get out. Okay. So Joe Pesci's kind of short, so they he's like the Lego minifigure kid size. But I thought that was funny the way they depicted him. But yeah, it's great. On top of the van, on the roof of the van, are some pipes, as you would expect plumbers to have. And that's it for the van. And then in the back of the house, you also get Kevin's treehouse, which is where the film ends, when, you know, he gets on the zip line from the top window straight onto the treehouse. I love the way they did the treehouse. It's really such a simple build. Probably the most complicated part of it is the ladder. Just two posts, two arms, two, like, you know, 4 robotic arms, and a hinge, and that's it. It's really simple, but I think it's quite elegantly done, you know, for a ladder. It's really simple. Airplane on the top. But that's it. Just as simple as that. And of course, the zip line attaches to the top window. And oh yeah, there is this. The pirate flag. And that goes on the treehouse. And then there is the slider, the hanger, the whatever that attaches to the zip line. But very simple, but elegantly designed, and I absolutely love it. I don't think I'm going to use this in the Winter Village because it's really not that necessary, and I might even take the kitchen off the back because nobody's really going to see it. But yeah, it comes with a set, and it's just a beautiful set. So in case you're wondering, the zip line actually does work, and you can zip from the top of the house. Get in there, blah 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 blah. All right. Okay. You can zip from the top of the house to the tree house. There you go. You want to see it again? Whee! There you go. So it does actually work, which is really cool. My wife's sitting over there and she's really excited about the fact that the zip line actually works.
You have to play Carry Over the Bells.
It's the little things. So again, thanks for sticking around to see the final build. How long did it take? It took about 8 hours over a period of about 3 or 4 days, because it's that time of year, so much going on. I could only build it a little bit at a time, but about 8 hours to complete the build. I highly, highly suggest it. It's a nice collector set. I imagine this is probably going to be one of the ones that goes skyrocketing once, you know, it's off the market. So if you have a chance to get it, do get it. I highly recommend it, and I'm so excited to add it to the Winter Village this year, and looking forward to share the Winter Village with you. So please do stick around. There are a couple more builds coming before we hit the Winter Village, but it'll be there by Christmas, and I'm looking forward to share it with you. So again, thank you so much for the support. Like, subscribe, come back for more. Let's have a lot of fun with this. Pose questions. Let's talk about lighting, all that good stuff. And remember, no matter where you are or what you're doing, play well.